Hello everyone, welcome to Apti Plus Academy for Civil Services and I welcome you all to the learning series where news in focus. Today's topic of discussion is RTS malaria vaccine. Again, something important for prelims examination. This vaccine was already developed earlier, but some country has recently adopted and start using this vaccine as an important component to curb the part of malaria, which is specifically in the region of Africa. So we'll see the detail of the significance of this particular vaccine. There have been continuous news regarding the other development of vaccine specifically for malaria. So let's understand what is this RTS malaria vaccine. So recently, Cameroon has made a history by being the first country to incorporate to this RTS malaria vaccine for its regular national vaccination services. Something very, very important for one-day examination. Although there can be a direct question stating about the detail, asking you about the specific country name. Now, the decision come after the successful trial which was there in other countries, which include Ghana, Kenya, Malawi, showing the part of efforts for broaden malaria vaccinations that has been very high in this specific region. Now, talking about the country that is Cameroon, you should know the location. Cameroon belongs to South Africa. This is a map which is specifically mentioned over here. You can check out the details. Sometime what happens, UPSC tend to ask the question on the map. So you should be equally aware the part of the countries, the specific location, the adjacent countries, the river, the ocean which is there, right? Now this become important. Now the other details, basically what is RTS malaria vaccine. So this was the world's first malaria vaccine. To be precise, this was the first malaria vaccines to be approved to combat the part of parasite which is there for malaria. The vaccine has been developed by GSK. GSK is a world famous brand known as GlaxoSmithKline. They have been donating 10 million doses of this particular vaccine. It was created in 1987, just to correct, it's in 1987 by GSK and subsequently was developed with the aid and help from the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundations, right? It's the world largest foundation which is helping for the welfare of the society, specifically in various sectors like skilling, health, poverty, educations. Now it aims to trigger the immune response. I'm talking about the vaccine and defends the first stages of malaria. So initially it is considered as a prima facie जहाँ पे इस वैक्सीन के थ्रू काफ़ी हद तक प्रिवेंशन की गई है. The vaccine is designed to prevent the parasite which is infecting the liver, because what happens in malaria, the liver is get severely impacted, and that is the reason it is always advisable to have adequate treatment for malaria. Now the RTS is due to on malaria vaccines recommended for the pre-qualified by the WHO. WHO ने भी इसके recommendations को approve किया है, considering the fact that this is safe for the human consumptions. Now, बात करें मलेरिया की. Malaria is a mosquito-borne disease which is caused by the parasite which is called Plasmodium genus. The disease is transmitted through the bite of infected female mosquito that is called Anopheles species. And there are several species of Plasmodium parasites that can infect human. जो Plasmodium falciparum है, that has the deadliest part among all the part of the Plasmodium which is there. Falciparum सबसे ज़्यादा deadliest मानी गई है. Malaria is prevalent in the tropical and subtropical region, specifically in sub-Saharan Africa, South Asia, and the part of Central and the Southern America. Now, to give you the idea about the cycle which goes on for malaria, specifically how does it work in human body, you need to know the basic details of that. So it's a plasmodium which is there. The first vector is there. Then initially it take human as a host, or even it can reach out to the fetus. Then it infects the liver, it reach out to the bloodstream, going to the second vectors and again targeting other human host, right? Now, if you look at the symptoms of malaria precisely, क्या क्या ऐसे symptoms है जो malaria में common है? You tend to have a headache, then fatigue, nausea, vomiting, chills are being witnessed, fever and muscle aches. The severe part, malaria has definitely a problem which has been persistent in the part of country and other African region as well. Now, global prevalence की अगर बात करें, cases कहाँ कहाँ report किए गए हैं कौन कौन से countries में, malaria has been significant cause of the death for severe countries which include worldwide. कुछ under 5 children में सबसे ज़्यादा predominant है ये. About 30 countries have a moderate to high transmissions. Africa being the highest country with the burden of malaria, accounting for a substantial percentage and cause for the deathly death globally. In 2022, India contributed significantly to malaria, which is WHO Southeast region, emphasizing the global nature of this disease. It's a deadly disease. काफी ज़्यादा problem हुई है, काफी death भी report किए गए. Now, this is a detailed part of the picture from the Lancet, an important and reputed journal in the medical fraternity. This is the color code about the color, which the part of green color talks about the free malaria, 3 for eliminating malaria, and third for controlling the malaria. Now, to precise with the number and the cases of the malaria that has been reported, this particular image will help. And this is a data from the World Health Organization itself, WHO key data hai. This is for 2020, which says that 241 million malaria cases were reported and 6,27,000 death was reported due to malaria. This was a report which was specifically published by the World Health Organization in 2021. So these are the factual information that can help you both in the prelims and mains examination. You can note some of the factual information relevant for the upcoming examination. This was all about for the topic. Hope you like this. We'll meet in the next session with some of the important topic relevant for the examination point of view. For time being, I'm signing off. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for your support. Thank you for continuing watching.